Today is a cheese quesadilla, steamed broccoli, offerings bar, and of course that wonderful choice of milk.
From cows!
The Warrior Closet is in need of wrapping paper, large rolls of wrapping paper, Scotch tape, and gift bags. Also tissue paper. If you are able to donate any of these items, please drop them off in the LRC. The Warrior Closet will be offering for students the service of wrapping for 1 Warrior point at the Warrior Closet after schools on Mondays and Wednesdays. This service may also be offered during lunch if time allows. Thanks again for all the support of the Warrior Closet.
All right, Wilson. There comes this day that you realize you let the people of Wilson Middle School take a vote. There's been a lot of, how do I put this lightly, not to make me cry, a lot of questions of when do I want the flow to go. And I never want the flow to go. But I will leave it in your hands. A vote. The most amount of votes for yes or no has the ability to keep or let it go. So, Wilson, are you for the flow or are you against the flow? That will be determined before Christmas break. One lucky person will be able to put this wonderful flow in a pony and cut it off. Who will be that person if the flow must go? Or does the flow stay? Catch you later.
Mr. Medlin, what would you like to tell Wilson Middle School?
What would I like to tell the Wilson Middle Schoolers about? You want to know what I want to tell them? What? This upcoming Tuesday, 12/14. 12/14. There's going to be body slamming, bone crushing talent, a short informational meeting with Mr. Polins. Yeah, that's right, Mr. Polins. This Tuesday, 12/14. If you want to rustle, what you gonna do about that, brother? Here are some public service announcements from the Wilson video.
Service squad meeting from 3 to 3:30.
The Wilson Fitness Club is meeting today from 3 to 4.
Good morning, Wilson. Hey, guess what? Our yearbook is coming up here. Yes, I know, it's amazing. My broadcasting class is actually going to be putting it together. But we want your help. We want you to actually design the yearbook cover. So we're going to have a yearbook contest for that. What's going to happen is on December 10th, I'm going to take all the submissions and we're going to vote on them in class with other teachers. So here's a few things that need to be on your wonderful drawings. And see, you already got one submission so far. You must have the name of the school and the year. A positive message somewhere on it. It must be neat and colorful, and most importantly, it must make people smile. Now yes, please hand them in to me just like this on a piece of paper, 8.5 by 11, copy paper, totally fine. Okay? Take it to my room. My room is room 53, so it's like along the 8th grade lockers here, right by the boys' restroom during lunchtime. Okay? Remember, these are due to me by this Friday. To me. Hand them literally in my hand. I'm always standing outside my room, if you haven't noticed. Hand them to me right in my hand, and I'll go ahead and put them away in a safe spot so that we can start voting on who makes the cover.
Hey Wilson students, this is Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's. This giant plushie here is available for you to win in a raffle. So if you come down to the Warrior Closet either after school or during your lunch, 2 PBIS points will get you a ticket, and you can purchase as many tickets as you want. And on December 10th, we will be doing a drawing from this jar right here to choose that lucky winner that wins Foxy.
Good morning, Wilson. We are here with Mr. Petrick, and I'm going to ask him a few questions. Like, when did you start working at Wilson?
I started working at Wilson in 2017, so this is my 5th year here at Wilson.
That's cool. What do you teach?
I teach in the science classes, and I also teach a life skills class. So that life skills class is dealing with the school store, and we do a few other things like cooking and sewing and construction stuff too.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I am 29. I will be the big 3-0 in about 4 or 5 months here in March.
Wow. That sounds
So
like
I'm
fun.
getting up there. I'm getting old.
Yeah. Are you married?
I am married. My wife, Sarah, we've been married for 3 years now, since 2018.
That sounds amazing. What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is blue.
Just like the school's colors?
Yeah, the school's color, my truck's color, the color of my eyes, the color of my shirt. I'm just overwhelmed with blue, so that's my favorite
What is
color.
your favorite, like, video game or game in general?
Video games. I like strategy-based video games. Some of the games that I've played over the years, I like the Witcher series of video games. I like the Elder Scrolls series of video games. And anything made by Blizzard. So Diablo, StarCraft, Warcraft.
I know the other day Mr. Medlin was like, Mr. Petrick's a gamer. I was like, oh.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Yeah.
surprised.
Yeah, I play a lot of games on the computer. So the computer is my thing. I like building computers and playing on that.
What's your favorite food?
Favorite food? A good cheeseburger. A good cheeseburger. Nice, tall.
You got a favorite cheeseburger
Cheeseburger.
from a favorite place?
Anything spicy. If you put jalapenos on a burger, I'm going to be happy.
Who's your biggest inspiration?
My biggest inspiration was one of my teachers in college. Her name was Mrs. McAuliffe.
Oh, did she inspire you to teach?
Yeah, she kind of helped pave the way for what I do with teaching and how I like teaching.
And do you have any pets?
I do. I have 2 pets. I have a dog, Molly. She's a yellow lab. She's 11 years old. And I have a bunny. The bunny's name is Hitch, and he's about 3 years old.
3 years old. Oh, so everything started coming around in the last 3-4 years.
Yeah.
got married, started this job, got pets.
Yeah, a lot's changed in the past 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, the last 3 to 5 years have been very interesting too.
Yeah, for everybody it has. Yeah, for sure.
Did you play football, and what was your number?
I did play football. I played football for Southgate. That's where I went to high school. That's where I graduated from. I played offensive tackle, and I played defensive tackle. And my number was 56.
Do you have any kids?
No kids. Unless I count all of you.
Yeah. And do you coach any sports?
I coach football, and then I also do the fitness club here, but no other sports.
No other sports. Oh. You already said that you went to Southgate High School.
Yep.
What was your major in college?
My major in college was elementary education, and then I got a few other degrees and everything along with it.
So you went for elementary education and ended up at the middle school.
Yeah. Partly through college, I realized that I didn't like all the snot and boogers and everything else that came with elementary school kids. So I decided to go with the middle school, where there's just a little less boogers.
A little less. I know. It can be pretty immature.
Yeah.
How much can you bench or lift?
Bench press, I don't really max out a whole lot or too often, just because I usually work out by myself. So I usually just do whatever I feel comfortable with. Comfortable range for me to rep out would be 225. Shoulder press would be about 135. And then squatting and deadlifting is somewhere around 225 as well.
That's nice. And what's the furthest you've ever ran?
The furthest I've ever ran is only the full marathon, which is 26 miles. But for my 30th birthday, I plan on running 30 miles for it. So that'll be the furthest I've ran.
That's cool. And what is your favorite football team? Do you have one?
My favorite football team is Michigan. Yeah, I prefer college sports over professional sports.
All right.
And that concludes our interview with Mr. Petrick.
All right, thanks, guys.
Like I said. Hello everyone, it's time to have a refresher on how to properly take care of our Chromebooks. In the past few weeks, the most common problems I've noticed are cracked screens, missing keys from your guys' keyboards, and Chromebooks either just not charging or not turning on. You should have your Chromebook with you every day to ensure that the Chromebook doesn't die in the middle of the school day, and to make sure you're plugging it in every night. A few obvious signs that your Chromebook might not be working anymore could be your keyboard or mouse just freezing up on you or not working, your screen freezing completely, or just your Chromebook not turning on at all. If any of these problems start happening, leave your Chromebook on the charger overnight, make sure it's plugged in, see if it works in the morning. If it doesn't, then you can bring it to me and I'll see what I can do. The LRC is not a charging station for you guys' Chromebooks. Neither are teachers' Chrome carts. The Chrome carts are to make sure that the teacher's set of Chromebooks are fully charged for the class that day. Another big issue I keep hearing too often is how some students are messing with Chromebooks that don't belong to them, causing that Chromebook to break. That's not good, guys. Another big issue I keep hearing too often is how some students are messing with Chromebooks that do not belong to them, and they end up breaking the Chromebook in some way. Repeatedly damaging your Chromebook may result in a very expensive repair that you will have to pay for. Every Chromebook comes with your name labeled on the back of the device to help identify who it belongs to. There have been too many times where a Chromebook has been brought to me with that label either completely ripped off or partially ripped. You need to stop removing the labels from the Chromebook to help identify who it belongs to. We'll swap.
All right, hey Wilson, this is for the girl soccer players only. Any girl interested, 6th, 7th, or 8th grade at playing soccer for Wilson Middle School, or next year when you're in 9th grade at the high school, there's going to be a short meeting with the varsity soccer coach for the girls, Coach Stevens, on Monday, December 13th, right after school in the cafeteria. Contact me, Mr. Koneko, if you have any questions.
If you have any sports pictures, please turn it in to Mr. Medlin. We will put them on morning announcements.
If you have any cool holiday decorations, like Miss Edwards, and you want to see them on the announcements, send Mr. Medlin a picture or a video.
This is the last week we are collecting food for the food drive. Through December 6th through the 10th, we are collecting canned fruits, pie filling, canned meats like tuna and chicken.
And those were your morning announcements. Have a great day.
And now, let us stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.